right, guys, welcome back to the Side Dish Podcast. I'm your host, Aaron Shin, joined as always by my co-host, Jay Lee.
Hey.
And today our very special guest is Adam Strandt.
Hello.
He's an actor and a model and an improviser, among other things. And back on the mic is our good friend, Bran Taylor, everyone.
Hello.
Bran, back with a bucket hat.
Yes.
I like it on you. It's a good look.
Thank you.
I like the beanie too, Adam.
Thanks. I wasn't wearing it earlier. I only put it on just when we got
Were you
here.
not feeling your hair today?
I need a haircut, and I just washed it. So
I just got a haircut. Thanks for noticing, Jay. Adam, thank you so much for finally doing the podcast.
yeah, it's been a struggle to get me on here.
A hard
Sorry.
won battle.
Thanks for keeping at it.
Adam, I know a little bit about your background, so this is funny. I just decided to Google you today, and your IMDb page came up, and it says you're from Lincolnshire.
Yep.
But I want to say, I heard that you were from another town, like a smaller one that also starts with an L.
Yeah. Well, it's Louth.
Louth.
Lincolnshire is the county, which is like the state.
Gotcha. So what was it like growing up in Louth? Were you, is there like a private school? I assume everywhere is just a private school in the UK.
No, there's 3 high schools, or secondary schools, we would call them. 2 of them are just regular, and then the third one is a grammar school, which you take a test, an 11+ test.
To get in.
It's kind of meant to be like the cool, for smart kids.
Right.
But that's where I went.
Oh, awesome.
But it's just like it's smart kids who've passed a pretty easy test.
I mean, Korea's the same way, frankly. They have a lot of specialized schools where you have to, but those tests I think are a lot harder.
Yeah, and in America, there's like the GATE program, which was Southern California, the gifted and talented.
We had that in Northern
education.
California as well.
Famous alumni for us is Lord Alfred Tennyson, the poet.
The poet, yeah.
And everyone's favorite, John Smith, the captor / kidnapping
Of Pocahontas.
husband.
Wow, 2 claims to fame.
There we go.
Tennyson and the white savior.
I was always more of a Kokowam fan.
You mean the boyfriend who grows enraged when he finds out Pocahontas is hooking up with a white guy? Yeah. You mean all Asian men growing up in the early 2000s? So you went to like a specialized high school for gifted students.
Oh, that's a bit of a stretch. It's a grammar school, which is sort of meant to have a certain level of elevated education, but I wouldn't be able to tell you why.
What were you like, I guess, when you were in secondary school? Were you into like acting and theater and stuff like that?
I was really annoying. So what happened is the year that I went to that school was the first year that they'd opened it up to that age range. So when we went to school, our closest peers were 4 years older than us.
Oh.
So it was like the test.
Oh, you were like the incoming class of like whatever, 13-year-olds or whatever, or like, wow. So did you get bullied or something?
No, the opposite. It's like the whole faculty and the whole school wasn't prepared for that kind of energy. And but no, I wasn't into acting at all. I was really into football.
Football.
Yeah.
Is that how? So you were annoying because you brought like a soccer ball to school every day?
No, I think I was annoying just because there was nothing better than going to school and just like having fun with your friends. Like I think of some of the things now that I did when I was 13 years old. It's still funny.
Does anything stick out?
One?
Yeah.
You're playing with your friends, and you're like, after the weekend, you've seen a film or a show, and you come back and just like do lines from that show or something. So,
when you say that you were annoying, though, is that because the adults around you were like telling you to shut up? Did you do like funny voices or something?
I don't think I did any funny voices. Just very smart-mouthed and had an answer for everything.
Well, then, because I know for college, did you study video game design or graphic design or something? 3D design?
No, weirdly, I got accepted to do music for video games, but I actually studied photography and animation.
Animation, that's what I heard through the grapevine.
Animation.
2D animation.
2D animation.
Like hand-drawn?
Yeah, everything I learned at university as soon as I graduated was completely obsolete.
So you're a really good drawer or illustrator, I take it.
It was all rotoscoped.
So
I'd film it, then draw over it, and then just so it'd be like cell animation.
No, I took a film program in high school, and my final project, I rotoscoped like a 15-second commercial, which took me hours, right? Because I did every frame. But I was in love with Richard Linklater at the time.
Waking Life.
Exactly. It changed my perspective. So I was like, this is the best form of animation, like hands down, but it's so laborious. Although now with technology, obviously, you can just do everything. Do you know what rotoscoping is, Bran?
Yes, I know what rotoscoping is. It's literally like tracing frame by frame.
Yes, exactly.
But I guess you could do that in software too.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you work on any films then when you graduated? Did you like try to get into animation professionally?
No, like when I finished university, because my photography was all based in like actual film photography, like in the darkroom processing and developing stuff. Like it sort of, as I was studying, it was like the big boom of like digital photography. Which then people were taking 1,000 photos, picking the best one.
Right.
The Cartier-Bresson like decisive moment seemed to no longer exist.
So, but I feel like now going back to analog is super trendy. Do you still like go out there and try to tap into that analog photographic spirit?
Not at all. I think my wife calls me a meerkat because like my eyes are never in one place, even if it's just us at a restaurant. I'm like looking everywhere, and I thought recently that might have been due to old photography, like kind of looking around for light or interesting things, or I'm just nosy.
You studied animation. Do you know your 12 principles of animation?
No, not at all.
I don't. I was just curious.
Are you talking about the 12
name
principles
them.
of like storytelling?
It's like
from
the
Pixar?
squash and stretch, you know, like the like those kind of like anticipation and like reactions. Because I don't have them memorized, but I used to watch this video, like a 12 Principles of Animation tutorial by this guy who I kind of idolized. It's Alan Becker. And I used to want to be an animator. So I was like watching his tutorials. I don't know. I just thought of the 12 Principles of
How is your animation? I saw you had an account.
Oh, yes. Okay, this is very random. But I haven't animated in a long time until like a couple months ago where this Minecraft YouTuber... I came in contact with a Minecraft YouTuber and who was based in India, and he was like, "Bro, I need an animator." And I'm like, "Okay." So I animate a sequence, and because it's like my first project, I'm like, okay, if I were to build a portfolio, and the fact that he's probably broke because he told me he's broke, I just did it for free. And it was just a learning experience because it's like, whoa, this is cool. And also, it was also very tedious and fun. I don't know. I'm dragging, but
No, this is great. We're gonna clip this.
We're gonna clip this.
Yeah, this is gonna go viral. Gen Z can't answer simple questions. How we animate.
Dumped.
I had a question for Adam, actually.
Go ahead.
Although I'm
Branson,
fascinated
you've had your
by
own
the
episode already.
Yeah.
Twice.
Branson's been on 2
I know,
episodes.
I've seen him.
Adam, you mentioned, did you say you got accepted into a program for music for animation? Is that?
So in England, you have 2 types of sort of acceptance. I can't remember the phrases, but one is like guaranteed no matter what, and the other one is like based on your grades. But one of them was doing that.
Oh, okay. And so do you have a background in music? Because I just realized like I don't really know all that much about you.
No.
Yeah.
I was studying at the same time as studying photography at my A levels. I was doing music technology as well. So it was either one of the 2 ways.
Nice. Yeah. I definitely.
Did you ever
did
make
some of
music
that,
then?
yeah.
Like that? Did you ever try to DJ and or be a producer? Don't lie.
I wasn't a DJ and or a producer. We had to make music as part of the course, but I'm more of a like guitarist than a DJ.
Are you big? I mean, who are your big music influences? Because when I think of the UK, I think of music, right? This is the only thing I think of.
Who do you think I would be into?
I'm going to go with the Kinks.
I do like the Kinks,
Yeah,
but
they're
I
good.
wouldn't say they're high up on the list.
I'm going to go out on a limb and just say Radiohead. Yeah.
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 Everyone likes Radiohead.
Yeah. Well, one thing I do know about Adam now is that he likes Elliott Smith. And
Love Elliott Smith.
Yeah. So given that, I feel like we probably have some common denominators there. So I just figured.
Were you
yeah.
emo?
My Spotify Wrapped from this year, my biggest genre
This is
was
fun.
emo.
Really?
So I guess I'm pretty emo.
Like, what was on it? What
I
kind
mean,
of emo?
one of the top 5, if not number 1, was The Used.
Whoa, the Used.
I still listen to The Used regularly. I love Brand New.
Brand New. Yeah, I haven't heard these bands
Recently
in a
got back into My Chemical Romance for a while.
nice. Bran, what do you think of when you hear these bands? Do you just think of like old person?
I've only heard of My Chemical Romance, so
Yeah.
I don't know these other ones.
Well, because you say you play guitar. I'm willing to bet you're pretty good too, but I've never seen you play.
No, I've been playing for a long time, but like many things, I plateau or I get to a point where I'm just happy. It's like I can play and sing along, and now I'm happy.
Well, that's a great segue because I always thought that you had studied painting in college because maybe last year at some point James showed me a painting and he's like, "Oh, Adam gave me this to me. He painted it." I was like, "Whoa, this is really good." So I assumed you went to art school, but it sounds like you picked it up during COVID, is what I understand.
Yeah, I think it was a COVID hobby, like most people, bread making.
That's such a. I mean, I love that because painting. I've never tried it seriously, but I do think about how George W. Bush picked up painting after he was president, and his paintings are kind of good.
Yeah, I saw them. What were they? Landscapes?
They were pictures of dogs and stuff.
Okay, I knew it was something specific.
It's
and quite
kind of
odd.
quirky.
Yeah.
I would 100% buy one if I could. But and I was like, if he could fucking do it, I could do it, But how did that go for you? Were you just stuck at home and were like, I need to learn something, I need to pick up a new skill? Or are you just naturally that kind of curious person?
I would say naturally curious, but I dipped my toe into abstract expressionism, which is very easy to get away with anything.
Because the painting I saw that you had given James was, I want to say abstract. It was and it was black. I think it was a monochrome black image.
Oh.
Is that because you're emo or?
Yep. I was listening to The Used at the time.
and using, apparently. I'm just kidding.
Was it oil painting or what?
It's acrylic. It was acrylic, and I think that one in particularly utilized my wife's hair dryer. Sorry, I got a hairdresser to come in. He's the real
I
artist
need to
behind
utilize
it.
you real quick.
That's my Banksy.
Did you pick up any new hobbies? Also, we should circle back to Banksy because he's been outed
Yes, finally.
as a regular bloke.
During COVID,
I guess being friends with me was I guess this podcast was our hobby during COVID.
Well, no, I mean, one thing that I do remember during COVID that I wanted to do was to play the trumpet. And I told this to Elaine in passing. And she's like, "Oh, my brother has one. You can borrow it." And so I tried to teach myself. Did not work. And
I remember. Did not work.
It collected dust for 4 years, but I picked it up recently. And so
Jay learned the trumpet in the last year, and he's really good now.
Yeah, so I'm
really good as
the
I
other
mean,
time.
it's better. I
Insane
played
to
for
say.
3 years in middle school, and you're better than me that I was at my peak. So
Well, it's been very challenging, very fun. I actually talked to Adam about it and telling him that I was getting it back into Afrobeat because I was listening to more trumpet forward music. But I'm actually playing in a concert with my orchestra next week. So you guys are welcome
Next
to
Saturday.
come. Yeah.
I've heard.
Saturday.
we're all
Yeah.
going.
Wait, what? Not this Saturday,
April
next?
4th.
The 4th?
Yeah.
What time?
3:30 p.m. in Socho. Yeah.
I do need to get out of the house. I was going to go and watch Collateral at the cinema.
Oh, you mean the
Tom Cruise,
the Tom
Jamie
Cruise?
Foxx. Jamie
I
Foxx.
just watched it.
Really?
Yeah. It was good.
I watched it 6 months ago
Yeah, it's
for
good.
the first time.
It's a Michael Mann movie. What do you expect? The
well,
guy's a
Michael Mann
genius.
movie.
He
There's,
did Ali. I don't know.
Heat.
Yeah.
Heat. Yeah, that's probably his most famous one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went with Ali. For some reason.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, he did the one with Will Smith. Yeah,
That's
I didn't
Michael
know
Mann.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure because I think when I was a kid, I saw the poster and it said directed by Michael Mann, and in my head, I was like, "Your last name is Mann?" I didn't believe it. I was like, what the hell?"
There's actually a Michael Mann program at the Korean Film Archive Cinema at the moment.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre.
Okay.
Why Collateral? I'm curious. You just wanted to watch
Just because
it.
it's part of that program.
Oh,
and it's
okay,
on that day. I need to get out of the house that day.
Okay.
But the trumpet...
Get out of the house because you and your wife are just not seeing eye to eye.
She's in Italy. We have not seen eye to eye geographically for quite a few months.
Oh, really? Is she doing a film out there?
Yeah, she's at film school.
Awesome. Oh, wow. Good for her. Adam's wife is a filmmaker for listeners out there.
Have you guys worked on a project or projects together?
We have.
Yeah.
We did her last short film called Last Rehearsal. Starred myself.
Was that the one shot at the theater?
At the theater with Basil and a couple of other people.
I recently saw a clip of Maggie Gyllenhaal talking about directing her husband in in a sex scene and how like crazy that was. I mean,
So my
yeah.
sex scene was with Basil, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod.
It was natural for us.
Yeah.
It was not a close set. We invited and encouraged everyone.
We didn't need an intimacy coordinator.
No, it was quite, I don't know. I think a lot of her focus was with other actors.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If people wanted to watch her stuff, does she have like an online presence at all?
I'm not sure how public it is. I think they're on Vimeo, somewhere, but I'm not sure.
What do you know about Vimeo, Gen Zer?
It was an uglier YouTube.
Dude, that's giving it way higher praise. It was basically a Dropbox where you could watch videos directly.
I think there's quite a community for it though now.
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
a lot of
Like
like
serious-
independent films and stuff on there.
Absolutely. Serious filmmakers.
I always saw it as a elevated YouTube because like the quality was a lot better in terms of like the
I guess everything felt more
Yeah.
intentional. I guess
yeah,
what people are
it
putting
was like
out there.
actually like people trying to put up their short films or whatever. But,
Should we upload the podcast to Vimeo?
yeah, we're gonna just go right
Just a
over
1
the YouTube
hour
thing.
long clip of this.
It's an experimental
I
film.
want to circle back to Adam because I prepared it, so I'm going to launch into it. I just want to do a little quick. I want to know, what do you remember about 1996 when Dolly the sheep was cloned?
Just Dolly the sheep or, the year?
What do you remember about what was going on in your life when you heard this crazy news that we had done the impossible?
I remember the headline in the newspaper.
All right, next one.
When did Princess Diana
Yeah,
die?
1997,
Okay.
death of Princess Diana. Where were you? What'd you feel?
Now, this I know very specifically. So it must have been, I think I came down on Sunday morning and my dad's like, Princess Diana's dead. I'm like, okay.
Did you feel, you didn't feel anything? Then?
No, not really. Because on Sundays we played football. No, wait. So then we get to, then we cut to the football game.
And everyone's in tears, sobbing.
They were like, we're going to have a minute's silence. And our goalkeeper was like, what happens if someone starts laughing? They were like, well, you'll be on the bench.
Did you start laughing?
No, not at all.
I remember when she died, a guy in my class was like, you need to read her biography. She was a really important, like, his name was Alan Chin, I remember. And he was like, she was a really important woman, Aaron. You have to read her book.
I recently gifted that book to our friend Jay
No way.
with the encouragement that it would be the fourth book that he read in his
that he's
life
ever read.
after The Firm, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah,
I thought
I know,
Diana
I can't
story.
I can't believe Jay has only read 3 books in his life. That's crazy.
What a 3 though.
Yeah, the top 3
Covers it.
All right, next 1998. Can you guess what I'm gonna pull out?
1998 was that Man United winning the treble.
No, it was the Good Friday Agreement, a historic peace deal that was signed, largely ending the troubles in Northern Ireland.
No, I don't think that was. It probably was big news in
I
England.
feel like I've read books and seen dramas about like the IRA conflict and stuff like that. And I think in my head, I'm like, this is such a big deal. But I don't think most British people thought about it day to day.
Maybe not.
Yeah, okay.
It didn't make it over to Louth.
Okay, moving on. 2000, the launch of Big Brother, the reality show that changed everything.
Oh, I was a huge fan.
You were?
Really big fan. Loved it. That first season was magnificent.
And what is it that makes it different from, because it was just like cameras in a house as far as I
So
understand.
that
right?
might have been the beginning of reality TV. And that was like, we had Nasty Nick. The first season, they were like voting, and he'd snuck in paper and a pen and was writing notes and passing them around. And there was a big confrontation, like at the table, by the guy Craig. Is like, we know that you've been doing dirty plots, telling people's names. And this was like Dolly the Sheep was a headline, but so was Nasty Nick. That was 2000 because I remember he had
It was 2000.
an England 2000 Euros show on.
And it's so brilliant because, I mean, obviously, Big Brother is a reference to, I can only assume, the seminal novel by George Orwell.
It is.
Would you ever be on a reality TV show?
Yes. But which one is the question?
Singles and
That's just the only thing
the only
that
one I
comes
can
to
think
mind.
of.
Yeah.
Really? Wouldn't what about like I'm a I guess you have to be a celebrity to be an I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Or Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid would be good. What was the other one like that but you're not naked?
Survivor.
Survivor or Alone?
Alone. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't last long, but that'd be
It'd be
a good,
great TV.
good 20 minutes.
It'd be great TV. To Catch a Predator.
Did you watch the documentary recently?
No.
There's a new documentary about it.
And is it like this is fucked up, or what's the takeaway?
Yeah, it is kind of fucked up in the way that it was like poking the bear, kind of like that kind of entertainment.
Yeah.
And as I was
like
watching, I was
making
like,
money off of something so
Right.
yeah, like fucked up as that.
yeah.
I actually did. I think John Oliver just did this on his show. I think that's why I'm thinking of it. But he just covered how a lot of those sting operations, especially when it comes to like the pedophile stuff, it'll be like weeks of this 35-year-old woman posing as a young person, like being like, please come. And the big guy being like, no, and be like, please, like begging them to. Which is like, why would you? I mean, it does occur to me.
well, a lot
as
of the
being
times as
fucked
well,
up.
they worked outside of the police. Like the police from the local areas weren't willing to like be part of
of the
it, so they were kind
investigation.
of, which sort of has given birth to like the kind of vigilante people now that do it online, and they're just like random
yeah.
people catching.
Dude, they'll just like go up and punch people for YouTube clicks.
Yo, there was like an influx of just like people like catching predators.
Yeah.
Like doing the whole Chris Hansen thing, but like on their own.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's risky because they will contact authorities, but the thing is, because they're tampering with evidence or they're doing, like, they can't really, police can't really do much. So it's like, it's kind of just, I don't know.
Well, it's just,
like it's complicated.
They got your
It's-
click and they got your attention.
Yeah.
So. Okay, last one, 2005. What do you think I'm going to bring up?
2005. I'm not sure. Where was I? College. Don't know.
What about on July 7th? Where were you?
It was I.
It was the London bombings, man.
Oh yeah.
They weren't. So they didn't. hit
July
the-
7/7. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like I remember when the bombings happened in the UK, it was a big deal because we were still. I think America was still in this like terrorism is a real big threat. But is that the same? You think for 7/7 for people from
No.
Britain? No.
I mean,
Interesting.
there were bombings, but it wasn't on the scale of like
It wasn't like
9/11.
3,000 people. It was 57 people. So I guess that's our cutoff.
How many- 57 people died.
Or 56 people were killed in 4 suicide bombings that happened on the same day. A moment of silence, please, for Princess Diana.
You're on the bench.
Yeah.
You're on the bench,
You're
Bran.
not starting.
Bran,
Yeah.
you shouldn't laugh. I want to move into quasi-acting, modeling, and art talk, probably, is what I wrote in the outline. I want to know, what are your like favorite movies and plays or books that you grew up reading and enjoying?
Is this my letterbox moment?
Yes.
Okay. Can I do my 4 recent ones?
Yes,
I just watched Manchester by the Sea again today.
Oh, it was so good.
I finished it.
So
It was
good.
good.
Do you think that you could play a role that dramatic?
Yeah.
You think? I think you
Sure.
could pull it off
Yeah.
too. But he's incredible in that.
He's
movie.
great in that.
He's incredible. I don't think I could do grief, obviously. So Manchester by the Sea.
Manchester by the Sea. I've been on a bit of a sad binge at the minute. Hamnet. I watched Hamnet.
Nice.
That was a good
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
to get through. Before that, A Real Pain with Jesse
I
Eisenberg
never saw
and
it.
Kieran Culkin. It's really good.
Culkin won
Yeah.
the Oscar for that, right? I'm
He
pretty
did.
sure he did.
Yeah.
It was
I'm a
good.
big fan of his. Have you seen Igby Goes Down?
I have.
I named
That
my
was an old one.
Yeah, I named my cat Igby.
No way.
After that.
The cool upperclassmen at my high school did a is it based on a play? Because they did a play version of it. I don't know if it's
not
based,
sure.
but they did a play version. That's how I know the title. And all those guys were like my idols growing up. But I definitely am familiar with that. Okay, last one. Hamnet. Igby Goes Down.
I didn't watch Igby, but I watched Zardoz.
What's that?
Exactly.
Okay.
It's a mid-70s sci-fi film before Star Wars, and it's got Sean Connery and just like red pants and a red bandolier. It's really
Sold.
odd.
Oh, so it's like a sci-fi movie, but in the old style where like women were wearing like silk stockings on the moon and stuff and like negligees.
There's a distinct so looking into the story, like they filmed in this Welsh town, and they had to set like a lot of the director, everyone was on drugs, and they had to set up like an STI clinic just for that area, just because everyone
because everyone was fucking Sean Connery.
Yeah, I really would love to like read about what happened on that that film.
Okay, good. When you were in high school, though, did any of those like? Because I want to segue into like becoming a model and getting into acting, but it sounds like that happened way later, I guess, in your life.
Yeah, so I guess I finished university and then I moved down to nearer London, which is in Brighton by the sea. and
I love that movie.
Brighton by the Sea.
by
It's
Sea.
The other Affleck, not Ben. I'm sure there's a third one.
Sure.
And then I got scouted for modeling a couple of times
While you were still in the UK then?
in the UK.
Okay, so you started modeling before you came to Korea.
Yes.
Okay. How did
Much
that
much
go?
younger.
Was a scout a male or female?
Both female.
Ooh.
Yep. And both scouted just at public music events when I was really inebriated.
Yeah.
So I must have been walking around with a very vacant look, which screamed,
they were like,
screamed
"Model!"
high fashion.
Yeah.
It was at Glastonbury. And then at a Rage Against the Machine gig.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. It makes sense that you are into this music because you have a lot of tattoos.
I do.
Which in America, if you were like had an American accent, I'd be like, this guy rides a fixie bike. He, drinks flat whites, lives in Brooklyn. But because you're not American, I can't make these assumptions about you.
I think my tattoos came later on in life. Most of them since I've been in Korea.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, because I used to live near an artist that I liked, and every payday I'd be at
You
his
would just
studio.
go get another piece.
Yeah.
Brad, do you want tattoos? Sorry.
Never. I mean, I thought about it, but I was like, I don't even know where I would put one. I don't know what I would have.
Adam,
So I'm
give
just
him some tips.
Who's your favorite band?
Next question.
Is that an emo band? I don't know. I'm not.
You don't have a
Yeah.
favorite band?
I don't know. Like,
Any mottos or
like,
life advice you live by?
because like I listen to a couple Beatles songs, but like I wouldn't say Beatles is my favorite band.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
like
got
I
it.
listen to a
Dude,
various,
you get a
like-
tattoo of Eleanor Rigby ? On your back. Just Eleanor Rigby.
Okay.
Adam,
Also-
what suggestions do you have?
For Bran, I think just unmarked. Leave him.
Unmarked.
Unmarked.
Oh, an invisible tattoo. We're gonna.
There we go.
Yeah.
Speaking
I like
of
the idea
invisible
of that.
tattoos, we all went and got worms tattoos recently, and Ramona, it was her
It's like
idea.
a blacklight tattoo. type
Well,
thing?
she was so scared to do it, and we all got, me, Josh, Ian, and Basil all got like worm tattoos. And she's got a tiny one on her ankle, but she asked for it so small they couldn't even get it any smaller, and it was white ink, and her veins are more prominent than that tattoo.
Ramona. Yeah, she doesn't strike me as a tattoo girl. That's for sure.
Yeah, it takes a lot to commit to that commitment.
Because once you have a few tattoos. Do you want more?
Not at the moment. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm like, I would have been fine to not get any. So yeah.
Oh, so you regret getting tattoos?
I don't necessarily regret
Well,
it.
no, you regret it. It's fine.
I just hope Bill Murray doesn't get cancelled. I've got a Bill Murray tattoo, so it's
way.
always risky to
Are
get.
you serious?
Yeah.
What is it? No, is it of his face?
Yeah.
Shut up. Whoa.
So it ties in a few things. It's Bill Murray from Life Aquatic, but he's got like a Bowie
the
lightning
Bowie
streak
mark,
over him.
uh-huh.
So it's risky if someone's still living to get a tattoo of
Yeah,
them.
I think Murray's pretty
Yeah.
safe. Although
I
the
don't know.
stories you hear about him, like randomly walking up to like a group of NYU students at a bar in the East Village, and I'm like, this guy probably has done some pretty fucked up shit. Frankly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think he's known to be somewhat of an asshole, but I don't think I think that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Actually, it's funny. Famously, Kieran Culkin said this on a podcast recently, but he was put in a trash can by Bill Murray up backstage at SNL.
Yes.
Yeah, so that doesn't sound like the nicest guy, but boy, is he funny.
That's a bit of a jape for SNL.
Meant to ask this earlier. Do you got sisters? You seem like you have sisters.
I do.
Oh, do you have more than one?
Yeah, I've got
Nailed it.
3 older sisters.
You have 3 older sisters.
I've
Wow.
met
I
a lot
probably
of,
actually knew that in the back of my brain.
a lot of
somewhere.
feminine energy in my house
You're the
growing
youngest.
up. I'm the youngest. My dad worked away, so it's
Yeah.
me and my
Just
mum and 3
woman.
sisters.
Oh my gosh. You got into modeling because you were scouted. What was your first big project or big gig, I guess?
So I think in England there weren't many big projects because I was living outside of the city, like outside of London. So I didn't have any money to do anything. I didn't have money to go to London, let alone like go and spend time there. So it wasn't really a very fruitful thing. I think since being in Korea has been more of a success.
You've been getting a lot of TV and movie gigs in Korea. Your like IMDb page has like dozens of like walk-ons and cameos stuff. Do you? I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead because let me just ask you all these questions. I'm just going to ask them. I'm going to rattle them off. No, Jay. I'm going to rattle them.
I'm just curious, like, how long have you been in Korea? And then did you get scouted once you were here, or did you seek it out yourself?
So I came here as an English teacher.
Okay.
I just had visions. I moved to, if you're familiar with the geography here, Moppo in Jeollado, which is very south.
Port City, right? Near Jeju?
Yeah, for sure. Port City. I just packed books. I had a suitcase full of books. I looked up the geography and it was mountains. So I thought, I'll be there just for a year reading books on a mountain.
Brilliant, yeah.
Different story when I got here.
Why?
It was just like being 16 again.
Like drinking all night with your
out,
friends.
like hanging out, like the people in here, the nightlife and such.
Yeah.
So it wasn't what I was expecting.
For sure. It's funny. Did you? I take you as like a pretty avid reader. What are your like the books that you remember bringing to Korea, for instance, or like?
It would have been obnoxious things like Keats, Yeats, and Camus.
Sure.
I'm very much into my existential absurdism and
for
such.
sure. Okay. Wow. You really like the romantic poets, don't you? Can you name it? Can you recite any Keats by heart?
No.
Me neither.
Okay.
Name 2 romantic poets. Genzier.
No.
Dude, every answer Brandon's given so far has either been like a shaggy dog story that goes nowhere or just straight up like, next question.
Guys, I'm tired.
It's all good, dude.
But when I lived down there, I thought, I'll get back into modeling again and send my information out to agencies. But similar story of like living in Mopo with a full-time job and everything's happening in Seoul. So it was just unrealistic.
You wanted to come to Seoul and like, hang out.
Eventually. I just couldn't do it from down there.
Yeah. So then when you come to Seoul, did you, because I feel like when I see your reel, it's like you're always playing like a concierge, like a friendly concierge or a friendly waiter. Not always, that's obviously not, but I guess from what the casting agents might see in you is like, oh, here's like a tall, handsome white guy. Like he just plays white guy, right?
Very much so.
So have you ever tried to get into a role and be like, I can bring something to this character?
No, I don't really. When it's like a commercial or such, there's not really that much backstory that can be developed by.
I just think it'd be very funny for you to be like, no, I'm an actor. I know Keats, so let's.
But for some roles, there's definitely been some more meatier ones that I've definitely taken a bit more of development.
Mm-hmm. You booked a Subway commercial. That's like one of the big things. Can you talk about that at all? Like what that experience was like?
This recent one or the old one?
Oh, the old one, but you are in a recent one as well. I just saw you posted. But I
can't tell if they've dubbed me on that or not.
Maybe.
So, because whenever I watch Korean content, whether it be films or TV, like the white people who are like supposed to be American, usually
there's something about their performance that feels distinctly inauthentic as like a native English speaker.
Like in Squid Game, for example, particular season 2. I think it's just bad.
You know what he's talking about? Like when they're
VIPs?
like, how could he have survived?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's like you're speaking too authentically. We have to overdub it with like something.
I haven't seen Squid Game, but I'm definitely familiar with the fallout because those people in Squid Game are like very good actors.
Right,
and,
they were complaining. I think about the direction.
I heard about that too.
Well, it's difficult because you will just get there and have no idea of the context or whereabouts your character is in terms of like a show like that.
Do you ever hang out with other models? Do you guys, and if so, do you guys do what they do in Zoolander and just kind of drive around and be hot and like
throw gas on each other?
Yeah, spray each other with gasoline.
Gasoline on ourselves. No, not really. I think my kind of community is the improv community, people based around that. I think when I first started, I met a lot of people on bigger projects, but I wouldn't say that that's extended to being social.
I feel like the modeling community, especially in Seoul, must be pretty small, like pretty tight. Like you guys probably see each other at shoots all the time.
Yeah, everybody knows each other.
Gotcha.
So yeah, especially if you're on a big shoot.
Is there another model / actor that's also 6'2" and like is handsome and has an accent? No, so you're one of one.
No, it's the mustache as well.
Mustache too.
Really cornered a niche,
dude. I mean, that's why you keep getting these roles, man. Like you have the look,
That might be true, yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about like the Subway ad or like
Yeah, what do you
Black
wanna
Key
know?
concert and stuff like that? So have you had any the joke I want to make is like
Okay, it's coming to a joke.
well, your Korea's Jared. Hopefully not all the way, but like you are, but not not him post 2004, like him, like his 2001 peak Jared, right? No, okay. Well, moving on.
Okay.
He was nodding though.
Oh, it's because he messaged me earlier about this. Like, I'm sorry to ruin the bit. I couldn't wait to do this joke. I think, did you do this in person or you messaged me this?
It's so stupid. It's a dumb joke. Any memorable stories from set? I do also want to ask you about like the shoulder pad thing. You've posted about wearing shoulder pads.
Yeah, that was a first for me. Recently, it was just on a lookbook shoot for a knitwear, and she handed me what I knew to be like chicken fillets.
Yeah.
To be like,
I was gonna say breast implants, but yeah.
sort of, yeah. And then she was like, "Oh no, for shoulders."
I also like for my wedding actually, they were like, "You need a shoulder pad for one shoulder," and I was like, "Am I that asymmetrical?" Yeah, they're like, your body it's Korea. They're like just telling you everything that's wrong with you. They're like, "No, you're uneven." I'm like,
So you wore them too?
yes.
Okay.
I did.
This is the first for me, and
It's and unfortunately not the
I mean,
first for me.
look, my shoulders aren't like.
You have beautiful shoulders.
So now I'm getting a complex about
Your
it.
shoulders are smashing.
But I saw the photo, and it almost looks a bit more odd that the shoulders are sort of elevated and.
But we have
round.
to assume that the photographer knows what he or she's doing, and it's like, no, ande.
Yeah, sure.
Your shoulders suck.
Whatever they want, that's fine. That's fine by me.
What was it like to work with really famous people? I mean, like working with one of the singers at 17 in like the Bonjour show that you were in. What was it called? Bon Appetit.
Bon Appetit, Your
Yeah.
Majesty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which a decently big drama, right? Mm-hmm. Do you get recognized at all, or did like anyone message you randomly from your life that was like, dude, I just saw you in a K drama?
Yeah, well, going back to like the modeling community being pretty small, you'd always like if you see one of your friends, you're like, oh, I just saw you at this Becqua jam, or I just saw you like posted here.
Yeah.
Partly to say, oh, hey, I saw you, and also like, did you know that they're using this here?
Yeah, I
And
see.
so,
Like your
'cause-
face is like, yeah. You are the face of Kumne Chicken. Did you know that?
But yeah, a few people messaged me because that was a big show, and it's right at the beginning of the show.
Dude, it's so funny. I just saw what show was it? It was called The Beast Inside. It's like a Netflix show. It's a really great thriller.
Oh, it's English speaking, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was terrific, but around like episode 7, you meet like the main woman's little brother who like comes in for an interview with like this detective.
That was me. Sorry, you
No,
saw
but
me.
it was this guy, and I was like, I know that guy. And then I realized it was that guy who put on that production at my high school of Igby Goes Down, Will Brill, who was like the senior that I looked up to. And I'm like, damn, he's acting. I just didn't know what he's up to.
Episode 7.
And I was like, bro, and I looked at his IMDb. He's played basically a drug addict in every show because that's his look. But he went to Carnegie Mellon for acting, which is a really renowned program. So I was like basically stalking Will Brill and being like, damn, this is what you've been doing.
Did you message him? Say
No,
he saw you?
See, the thing is, Will doesn't even know who I am because I was like sophomore when he was
You're
a
just like
senior.
a kid who was looking
I
up
literally
to him.
admired him. So he was like so like smart and funny. They would make short films and put it on at assemblies. Like once a month, we do a big school assembly, and Will Brill and his friends would always do like a funny video, like a sketch. And I was like, dude, this is what I want to do with my life. I want to just like make funny shit and make people laugh. So the idea of you actually inspiring the next generation of like young people coming up or like models or actors, it was a possible segue, but
Yeah, it felt like a crowbar. I don't know about that.
okay, I have some improv-y bits we can get into. What are you thinking, Jay? Any other questions?
Well, we're
for
all
guys?
improvisers here.
We are.
Everyone's taken or at least done most of what I
Including
want.
Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
My favorite thing, yeah.
the first thing I want to do is straight up a ripoff of a fun game from Make Some Noise. I'm going to give you guys a famous line from a movie, and then I'm going to give you guys stage directions on how to change that line and maybe make it a little bit goofier. Sound good? Okay, your first line is, say hello to my little friend from Scarface. So, Adam, can you just do it regular?
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, Bran, say it as a kindergarten teacher.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, Adam, say it as someone who just ran a marathon.
Say hello to my little friend
Bran, say it like you're realizing halfway through the line what it actually means.
Say hello to my little friend.
Adam, say it like you're a conspiracy theorist on a podcast.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, next line. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. All right, just
did
say
the
normal.
original.
Bran, no, you gotta say, just deliver it like a normal line as an
You've
actor.
seen Happy Gilmore.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Adam, say it like a villain who thinks they're the hero.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Bran, say it like you're stuck in the elevator with your boss.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Okay. Adam, like you're on a bad first date.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. Pretty bad.
Okay, Bran,
Bad
say it
day.
like it's a lullaby.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Next line from the movie Taken. I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. Adam, first line goes to you.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Bran, say it like you're rapping badly.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Okay.
There's the tattoo.
There we go. Yeah, on your lower back. Adam, say it like you're giving a wedding toast.
I will look for you. I will find you. I will kill you.
Okay, next line. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Finding Nemo.
Where is this from?
It's from Dark Knight.
Some men just want to watch
Bran,
the
just
world.
take it, just deliver it baseline.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Adam, like you're teaching a university lecture.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Bran, like a sports commentator.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Adam, like you're leaving a voicemail you're going to regret.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
This is from Tropic Thunder. You make me happy. So Adam, just deliver the line, bass.
Just on what you said?
Yeah.
You make me happy.
Okay. Bran, do it like you're trying to calm down a baby.
You make me happy.
Adam, each word gets more dramatic than the last.
You make me happy.
I think that's it. I think those are all the ones I got.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of pressure.
That was a fun one.
That was fun.
Okay, the last improv bit, I think that we want to give this to Jay to like maybe, or Jay, do you want to play with us? Because anyone is fair game to try doing these, but it is hard improv.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can look at this.
Let's get Aaron in this.
Yeah.
Seasoned professional as well.
Okay, so Aaron, I want you to do a scene from a nixed version of Castaway in which Wilson was a talking animated volleyball.
Wilson! Wilson! What was that? You want to tie some balloons to this palm tree and lift myself out of here? Wilson!
That's on no reflection on you. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Adam, Shakespeare's Dude, Where's My Car?
What dost thou say? Dude, what dost thou say? What's he say?
Where's my
No, they've got two tattoos, and one is like dude, and the other one's saying
It's like awesome or something.
what dost thou say? Awesome. What dost thou say? Dude. What does thou?
Good bit. That's a solid bit.
Nice.
Guys on the Titanic pumped up for bro time now that the women and children are gone.
That's very funny.
Dude. The fuck?
Come and see shows at Soul City Improv most Saturdays.
Every other Saturday. Okay.
Wait, I got
like a
one. I got one
humiliation
for
ritual.
For Aaron and Adam.
Okay.
The mushrooms hit Samwise and Frodo at the same time.
Samwise, do you see what I see? The tufts of the hair on my foot. They're dancing.
Frodo, mine too.
Are they doing the Macarena?
They are. I'd love to join, but I don't feel like I'm small enough.
Did you bring orange juice by any chance, Samwise?
No, we don't need orange juice, Frodo. Ride the wave with me.
Oh, I swear that eye is looking at me. Every time we do improv on the podcast, we're like, this is the worst idea ever. Why are we doing
Famously,
Never gets
shouldn't be
clipped.
recorded and should be seen in the moment.
this? That's why we have 700 prompts.
Yeah. Wait, can we do one more?
Let's do 1,000.
Okay. This is all three of you guys. Thruples therapy.
Couples?
Thruples
Therapy.
I just feel like when we are going to dinner and you want to make a reservation for me and Robert, you know, and you only ask Robert what he's craving, I feel like I'm just watching you guys bang, like in the corner, like a fucking cuck, you know? Which I'm into
Just say
sexually.
what you
but
want.
I'm into that sexually. I'm not into that socially, is what I'm saying. Romantically.
I personally don't think either of you respect my chain fascination.
So-
You knew what this was when we started it.
This is true, but this is the first time I've seen you actually talk without that ball gang in your mouth. There we go. That's the Robert I love.
I think it's hot when when you guys talk.
We cannot have another session just
You talking about how
divulge into-
hot and how horny you are for us. That's all you ever want to say.
Keep going.
Can we go? So stupid. These are fun. I'm having a blast though. This is great. No, throw them to Adam. We need to clip farm Adam's comedic chops. Mario walking on hot coals. Brilliant.
Is that the sound that he makes?
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah. Oh wait, I want to give this to Adam too. Adam, an adult from Peanuts having phone sex.
Oh. Is this what you wanted?
Bran, three mafiosos: Mr. Nice,
Ooh.
Mr. Mean, and Mr. In Between.
Mr. In Between. Okay. So
You
three.
think you can come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding? My two brothers beside me? Well, I got two words for you. Fuck you.
It's been a beautiful wedding. Thank you for the invitation. Me and Jimmy Two-Face here want to congratulate you from the depths of our hearts.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Jimmy?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of so-so.
Well, it's the day of my daughter's wedding. What are you talking about? It's the most extravagant event.
You know, I don't know. Your daughter's real pretty, but the wedding's not.
What? What are you talking about? I got an
Uh,
ice sculpture. I got some
Hey,
exotic
what can
animals.
I say? I'll give my compliments where the compliments are due.
I've never seen you like this before. What is it?
I don't know. There's something about just meeting in the middle.
You've always had such a way with words. What is it? Spit it out. He's wearing a wire.
I knew it. You was always in between for some reason.
You got me.
I liked your Italian accent, Bran. Okay.
Wow. Ouch.
No, it was good. It was great.
Ow.
Okay.
Chopped liver over here.
Yeah, seriously.
Adam, you're a dialect coach, and Aaron, you're the star of the movie Bad British Accent.
Perfect. I feel like I've done this scene already with you.
Okay, so I'm been really working on my accent, coach, and so we'll just start with the warm up exercises. Okay.
Look, this character has a lot of weight in the history of British culture. You must nail this and get behind these words.
Okay, give me the line one more time so I can just get ready for it. What's the line again?
We'll fight them on the beaches.
We'll fight them on the beaches.
I have not taught you any of that.
Wait. Too strong or?
Extremely too strong. You're doing an American version of a British accent. It needs gravitas. You're doing Dick Van Dyke from Mary Poppins again.
I am. Okay, I got another one. Ron, no! Oh, sorry. What's the line? Sorry.
We'll fight them on the beaches.
We'll fight them on the beaches. Okay. Night to be 12. Sorry, I keep doing Harry Potter.
Switch roles.
Oh, okay. So I don't know how to speak British.
All right, your line is, I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
I came here to kick ass and chew a bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. No notes.
Thank you.
Notes. All right, we're gonna keep going until we get a home run, dude. This is hard. It's hard, dude.
It's hard, guys. I gotta leave it like now.
Okay, that's fine. Put down the mic.
Yeah, I disappear for the clip.
Yeah. Okay, Bran's leaving.
We can edit around that. It just disappears after his Happy Gilmore one.
Yeah.
Adam, the first person to discover you can drink cow's milk.
Oh, I think I've actually seen this. Guys, you're not going to believe what just happened to me. Hear me out. Now you're going to think I'm crazy. We got one? Yeah, all right. We got a walker.
That is a great premise. It's truly...
It's like on...
it is like, who is the first person to try cow's milk? Do they go straight, from the source, no middleman?
Is it Kingpin? Where it's like, I milked your cow for you. It's like, we don't have a cow, we got a bull.
I haven't done a spit take in forever, dude.
Nice.
That's crazy.
It was worth it.
Oh, okay. Okay, Aaron. If the Harry Potter Sorting Hat were a mean girl.
Ah, yes. A Weasley. Red hair. Pubes that are red. Oh, but you don't have pubes yet, do you, Ron? You're a late bloomer. Oh, and what's this? A dark thought. You're kind of into Luna Lovegood? She's a 6 at best. But you can't do better.
That is mean.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at this.
Didn't know Morgan Freeman was in Mean Girls.
Morgan Freeman.
Can you do a Morgan Freeman impression?
Don't think so. I could...
Ah, yes. Yes.
What's the the segue sentence that everyone uses? The first day I met Andy Dufresne. Something like that.
Do you have any impressions in your wheelhouse?
I've got some definite go-to voices when it not like specific impressions, but in terms of characters.
Yeah.
Go on stage.
The one that Adam said made him laugh was my.
You kicked my advice.
Did I say that made me laugh?
You did. You texted me. You said you were grocery shopping and you were listening to the podcast.
Oh, okay. You didn't do that on stage.
I did not do it on stage.
Oh, okay. No, I do remember that.
I feel like you like my old person voice too. I did that once and you were like, that was really funny. But I was like, I'm just an old man and I...
It's funny when you spend time with people doing improv and you get a bit of an insight into their psyche. I think you think about 9/11 a lot. One of the things that made me laugh is when you mentioned something, but it was specific of saying it's a 9/11 first responder in terms of just a costume, but it's just the specific detail.
I remember that.
You've had so many times when you're like, steel doesn't melt at that temperature. So it's like, okay, I guess because you're going into your brain to access things that you usually think about.
That's so true.
So I guess that's in your...
I lean into the 9/11 jokes for sure.
So I just think that's something that you is sort of not too far.
It's in my brain. Yeah, it's always like kind of near my consciousness. We should actually conclude on. Do you have any tips for people who want to be actors or models or get into comedy or anything like that?
In terms of acting and modeling in Korea,
Or I guess theoretically anywhere, but
I think I only have enough experience to talk of working here. It's a very saturated market. I don't think you can just come over here and think that it's going to be.
yeah, you're gonna get the gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of models and actors here, and definitely not enough jobs to go around and like people can sustain their lives, because the main entertainment visa people have here is similar to the teaching visa that you're only allowed to teach. So with entertainment, you're only allowed to do work in entertainment. So if you're not getting work for a couple of weeks, a month, more than that, you've got no feasible way of making any money.
Yeah, legally, you can
Legally.
only make money doing ICIC. So even if like James gave you like manon for performing in a show, that would technically be not allowed.
Me?
Yeah.
My visa's fine. And that is
actually for
that is
entertainment. That is entertainment.
Yeah, but
I see.
also I have a different visa to that.
Well, because you're married to a Korean woman. Yeah, for sure.
I wish we got paid, Man One, for improv shows.
Dude,
I feel like I'm like paying for people
I
to
pay
come
so
to the
much
show.
money a month to just like hang out with you guys. All right. Well, Adam, thank you so much for being on this episode
It's
of
my
the Cypress
pleasure.
Podcast.
To be in the studio is it's honestly
It actually
a dream.
kind of looks like a studio. I mean, for the cameras, it looks like we
Yeah.
rented a space.
You get some like artwork and get a real branding going on. I think maybe a neon side dish
Do you
light.
think that we should?
Yeah, we'll
That was
discuss it.
that was such a lie.
Yeah, that was a dad. That was a dad. No. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right,
when-
sport. Yeah, just
We'll talk
pass me
about
the
it when your
bag.
cousin's not here.
Promise? Okay, well, thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. That'll do, pig.
That'll do.